In this video, let me give you a few ideas about how to validate your answer to the first question. So we started in the last video about this 9,994 records in this sample superstore dataset. What does it mean? Let's assume you come up with the answer, or somebody tells you that it means number of orders. That's what number of records means. So what I want you to do is locate the field that represents the order. Here it is order ID. So I have created this. So as you can quickly see, there are all kinds of different things going on here, right? So there's 4, there's 5 records. Definitely this is not the number of records, that's clear. But how do you know what's the range? So one of the easiest things that you can do is to bring this number of records to color as well. So one of the ways you can do is to bring number of records to color like this. So you get 1 to 14. So now you see there are orders which contain 14 records. That's the meaning. There are orders which contain 1 record also. That's the meaning of this. So this is one of the simplest ways to do this. So the other way to do this, add something to the color, if it is already on one of these shelves, is to press Control, Command in case of a Mac, and then bring it into the color. While pressing Control, drop it here. So this will duplicate it and you will get the same effect. Now this is clear. Order ID is not the number of records is not capturing order ID. So given that it is samples superstore and we do not know who to ask, this is a data set created by Tableau. Let's figure out if it's containing orders. Most likely the next level would be the products that we are buying as part of that order. So let's go identify a product. Let me add that to the list. So I've added product also to the list now. So since it's a lot of products, so it's gonna take a lot more thing. Now this view is there, so it is much easier if you tilt it. So now you are able to see. Now the number of records have come from 1 to 2, right? So if you see, all you are seeing is 1 and you'll have to painfully scroll to really find those 2 records. So what I'm going to teach you is a simple way to find those 2 records. Right click, show filter. So now you see the value goes from 1 to 2. In the minimum side, press 2. So that would show us only the records which have 2 records per for each of these line items. So let's go to one of these things, click on the view data. That will go and fetch. So if you click this is showing a summary that we already have. So we want to look at the actual records behind the scenes. So if I expand this, you would be able to see. So here there is an option to show all the fields. If I uncheck that, it shows me only the fields that are part of your view, which is already visible for us. So we really want to understand the details. So we want to see the order ID is the same, the product is the same, and if you scroll to the right, there is 9 quantity, there's 6 of the same item. So even within an item, the same product can appear 2 times. So it seems like there is one more level below, but there is no field that captures this. So that's how complex it gets when it comes to sample data, superstore data. So I'll create a few more examples with different data sets to answer this question, because it's one of the very important things. This is something I do in every client project that I work with, and I find a lot of issues. People give me data, master data that is very well maintained. People are there to safeguard the data and ensure it's unique. And then I run this test and there are a few records which violate this. So whether you are working for your own company or you are doing this for other clients, this is something that would save you countless amount of basically hours in tracking down issues that will occur later on.